Ladies and gentlemen, the highly anticipated, super exciting Goten and Trunks are finally in Dokkan. Huh? Goten and Trunks? Goten and Trunks? Yo, Rhyme. Goten and Trunks? We subbing for that? Yeah? But I don't... Whatever you say, bro. Alright, I just had to check with myself real fast. Apparently, Goten and Trunks is the brand new unit. Alright, jokes aside, it looks cool. You know, I'll play attack animation while I kind of talk about these cards. It looks fantastic, honestly, as they've been doing with everything that came out in the last couple of months in the game. But honestly, now I'm like wondering what's next for Dokkan. They've done pretty much everything, and you're 6 years deep in this gacha game. I don't think you guys understand. Gacha games, they don't get to the point where they're 6 years old, except for like 2. I think like FGO has been around forever, and there's a couple other ones that's been around for a while too. But in general, gacha games don't last that long. It's actually very concerning if we gotten this deep. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lot of people are going to be all like, oh, Rhyme, they're never going to shut down Dokkan because Dokkan makes money. That's not the main focus. What people don't realize is when it comes down to games like Dokkan, Legends, Fighters, Xenoverse, it's not about making money. I mean, make money is cool. It's about brand awareness. And, you know, at some point, you know, you got higher ups that they're going to be like, you know what? You had your run. Let's try something else. This game could be shutting down and you know, this year. We don't even know it. Not trying to alarm everybody that is shutting down. I'm just concerned, and the reason why I'm concerned is just because I don't know where else they're gonna go. The 60th anniversary just finished on the Japanese side, and like I said, you're not gonna see that. Let me use some songs while we're doing this. You're not gonna see that on global for a while, up July, June-ish. That's around the middle of summer, basically. And like, I don't know where else they're gonna go with it. It's like I just wanna know what's next. And I know recently there was a leak. Goresh tweeted about it that they're gonna let you use units with the same name on the same team. That's got me concerned too. In case you have no idea what that means, is you'll be able to run basically, let's say you have LR Ultra Instinct Goku and you recently got the EZA Awakened Ultra Instinct Goku. You can run them on the same team. I think that's a dope update. But the question is why are they preparing all this endgame stuff? They also recently EZA'd LF Goku and Frieza, which again, it was like what, the second EZA to have for an LR. And did I say LF or LR? If I did, my bad. Point is they're getting to the point where I'm just like, why are you doing these certain things? Like, is this supposed to be the thing that's supposed to breathe fresh air into the game? Where are you going with it? And again, I was talking to Nano about this. I was like, what if they're actually planning to just shut the game down? What if their whole I guess spiel is they're gonna kind of like do like one last shebang, and then next thing you know, they're gonna just say the game's done. Now, if they're preparing, you know, by giving us stuff like letting us use anything we want on the team, it's signs are pointing that if the game shuts down tomorrow, they'll probably have like an offline version of the game, whatever, that will allow you to keep playing. At least it's not a complete shutdown, because in the past, there's been gacha games that when they close down, that's it. You don't get to play them anymore. You just get basically the icon on your home screen that says, hey, you used to play this, but guess what? Servers are shut down. So if they do something like that, I think that might be kind of cool. But then the question is what happens to the future of the series? What happens to the future of Dokkan, and what's next? Are they going to do Dokkan 2? Which technically is Dragon Ball Legends, but not really. Dragon Ball Legends is its own Dragon Ball gacha game. Are they going to try another gacha game? I mean, that's usually what they do. It's like when a gacha game runs its course, again, whether or not it stops making money or just runs out of content, basically they try the next best thing until it works again. And then you have that for a couple of years. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? This has just been on my mind a lot lately. And on top of it, I've been kind of seeing the decline of the game over like the last couple of months, you know. And the sad part is they've been doing a lot of cool things. I think the problem is just the game is just old. We've all played it for a long time, and it's like they're not really doing anything that's refreshing and different. And every time they've done that, it hasn't really stuck. For example, Battlefield 1.0 featured basically that little mini game you had before the actual boss fights. That was cool, but no one liked that because it was very, very grindy and tedious, and they kind of just got rid of that, and then they gave us Battlefield that we saw in Battlefield 2, which again, I thought Battlefield was a dope concept. So it's like, what's next? So I wanted to ask you guys while I do these free summons, what do you think can happen next in the game that will personally excite you? Like, I'm asking, I mean, there's some people that even watch these videos that don't play the game anymore. Because you might just come back just because you enjoy the content or you feel kind of nostalgic from the time when you play the game. I want to ask you guys, what would you want to come back to the game, or if you're still playing it, what would you want to see in the future of this game that's going to be different? You know, people a lot of times will toss around PvP as a thing, like, oh, should PvP be a thing? I don't think so. I think PvP could be an absolute danger to the game. I mean, it'll breathe a new gameplay aspect to it, which would be nice, but I feel like with how the game is set up, it's nowhere near ready for an infrastructure for PvP. It could be actually a huge downfall of the game, because, you know, if you come across a whale, I mean, let's say let's say you play PvP and you come across the truth or the truths of the game, you're not gonna have a good time. You go against those rainbow units, you're gonna get absolutely just blasted, ass blasted. But overall though, it's like, what can you do to switch it up? And honestly, for me, it's a simple answer. You know, for me, I just want to see simple changes. Like, again, they've introduced a Legendary Goku event a long time ago, and they haven't done any Legendary events since. And they have so many things they can do with that. They can do a Legendary Vegeta, they can do a Legendary Gohan, Legendary Frieza, Cell. They can go down the list. There's so many limitless ways to run these Legendary events that they just haven't really tapped into, and I don't honestly know why. I feel like they don't want to, or whatever the reason is they're just kind of like letting it pass by. And then they try new things, you know. I'm a big fan of the God Destruction event. That was very, very cool, you know. Them adding that was definitely refreshing. It's very, very challenging. But that caters more to the end game people like myself who can actually take on events like that. The average player, especially if you're new, you might not be able to take those events on, in which case you're not going to really like those. So again, I ask you guys the question down below. What is it that you would personally want to see in this game that will make you want to, I guess, keep playing it? They'll breathe fresh air into you. What is that for you and stuff like that? It's a tough one, man. It's honestly a tough one, and I don't know which direction the game is going to go. But I will say this. I've had these thoughts before in the early days. I remember in like year 3, I was like, where are they going to go after this? And then they started introducing stuff like the fusion mechanic, the transformation mechanics. They added categories. Like, they've had things that they added over the course of the last couple of years that actually was very, very fitting at that time. And even though right now I think they're out of ideas, they might not be. They might have a lot of stuff that they're planning in the, you know, in the back that's going to be just mind-blowing. It's going to breathe a lot of fresh air into this game and just make us super excited about it again. So yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen over the course of the next year. But I feel like year 7 might be do or die. Because in year 7, we're talking about, you know, all 7 Dragon Balls. I mean, we've seen Goku holding every single Dragon Ball so far in the, well, not really. It's you know, just counting it down. But again, year 6, they were holding the Dragon Ball. Year 7 might be the 7th Dragon Ball. And then after that, maybe that's it. Does this game have a year left? That's what I want to know. And again, this is very, very important. People always assume that just because a game makes money, there's no way it's going to end. Again, it's not about money. This is just exactly how they operate over there. To them, it's all about brain awareness. As long as they can keep pushing the game to represent, you know, the brain, which is Dragon Ball, that's all they care about. But the problem is there's no anime happening right now. And well, is it coming back? There's been rumors about it for the last couple of years. We haven't seen anything. It's like, we don't know where this is going. But I will tell you this right now, and this is something that I actually know. Without the anime being active, it's very difficult for them to do anything related to the series. Like, for example, I know that they can't actually do manga stuff yet. Like, they can't have moral arc stuff in there because they need to be animated first. If they're never going to animate it, it's like, how are they going to do it? So it's like, that's kind of like the situation that people face with over there with these games. So like I said, this game could be making millions of dollars over the course of next year, and they can just be like, you know what, let's just go ahead and pull the plug. We'll focus on something else, whether it be Dragon Ball Legends is a big focus or they make a brand new game. I want to know what's going to happen. I'm very, very curious. Now, here's the question for you guys. I want you guys to comment down below your reaction. Let's say they announce that the game is shutting down tomorrow. Like, oh, by the way, we're shutting down in a month. Just thank you for the memories. What is your initial reaction? Let me know down below. Now, I know people want to ask me, it's like, Rhyme, you spent so much money on this game. How would you feel about if the game shut down? Honestly, it would suck. But to me, it's never been about the money. To me, you know, I play games like this because they're just fun. They're very, very enjoyable. It's really, really dope to be part of the community. Did I just pull several Krolins back to back? I think I did. To me, if this game gets shut down tomorrow, I wouldn't be like, you know, pissed about it because my money just went down the drain. I got what I wanted out of it, and that was just the memory, the time, and the journey, you know. Being able to share love for a game like this over the course of the last 6 years, which again is insane, with the amazing community has been like the best part of it. And to me, yeah, I put a lot of money in this game, but end of the day, I got that experience that's going to be around my memories in my heart forever. So like for me, it's like, yeah, that would suck, but at the same time, I wouldn't be upset. I mean, I might be kind of like, you know, annoyed, but I won't be like upset about it, if that makes sense. So that's just how I feel about it. Are we gonna get an LR here, by the way? Are we gonna get LR over here? Because I did see we have Krillin and 18. Not that it means anything. That's gonna be something from the banner. But what if? What if? No, it's just this one. But yeah, back to it. It's like looking back, there's been so many dope memories in this game. You know, from the initial LR wars with Nano and the different content we made from like racing to just dual summons and stuff like that. I don't think I could ever be upset at this game in the decisions that they make. The Guldo anime, the Guldo memories. There's a lot that this game represents to me, and obviously, you know, it was a big part of my channel for last couple years that I could just never be mad about it. I mean, yeah, it would suck, like I said, but end of the day, life goes on, if that makes sense. Anyways, I might do one single multi-summon on the banner. The Goten and Trunks banner. But hold on, let's see what happens here first and foremost. Let's see what happens here. Let me not say anything. My eyes are closed.
Holy mackerel!
Ah! Let's go! Goku Black. This is my second copy. Man, if this game does end one day, like, not having these moments is gonna suck. I mean, you know, you can always summon other games like Legends and stuff like that, but I feel like Dokkan has always been so good, like the exciting feeling of summoning for it, that I feel like no other Dragon Ball game in the future for gachas could ever capture something like this. Man, that was dope. Free LR, man. Free. I'm not gonna summon for Goten and Trunks now. I think we'll end it at this. We'll definitely end it at this, unless you want to give me something else. The answer is no, they do not. Okay, so I have 6. So I'm gonna just like power through real fast. I think I'll power through real fast, but if I get nothing, I'm probably just gonna cut right here. All right, I mean, I didn't really expect much there, so I mean, I'll take at least the LR Goku Black, which is dope. Now the question is do I want to do one here? I mean, so I didn't buy these. These are all basically farmed up and rewards, and just over the course of the last couple weeks of playing from Easy A stuff as well. Yeah, let's just do one. I mean, it won't hurt. And like I said, I don't really care for this Goten and Trunks, but if I can one and done this, I'm going to be happy. And it's looking like it's not. It's gonna be trash. Maybe I'll do a second one as well. We'll do the second one as well, just in case. But I'm definitely not gonna hunt for it, because like I said, Goten and Trunks, while some of you guys might like Goten and Trunks, I'm not a big fan of the card itself. You know, it's also coming from a movie that I didn't really like, the Bio Broly movie, which I don't think anyone ever talks about that movie. I kind of like try to forget about that movie. So it's definitely not an exciting time for Goten and Trunks in that era. But again, at this point, they're trying out everything. If they're, you know, again, and then there's another concern. It's like the fact that they're even digging into Bio Broly as a release. It's like they're kind of like, what? They might be running out of ideas and content. Krillin, we got a banner unit. Zeno, no Zeno. It's fine. How about this, Krillin? You were in the movie. You had a big role in the movie. You're actually part of the card. How about you slide in and toss me the Goten and Trunks in this one right here? They call me 2 multi-rhyme because I'm only doing 2 multis. But we're also going to pull the new SSR as well. So, let's see if Krillin is going to bring the luck right now. After that 17. After that Videl. The answer is no. Wow. This? Oh, it's a triple SSR. Oh. Triple SSR from Krillin. Like I said, I honestly didn't really care for it for these two, so it is what it is. They're gonna return at some point another band. Honestly, what I wanted the most is probably a dupe copy of that Frieza, but I already have one, so I'm not really excited about that either. But I'll probably just pull on this whenever they come back in the next banner, even if we get to that point. So yeah, overall though, the main topic in today's video is just I want to know, like, what would you do if Dokkan is actually shutting down? What do you think about that? Again, I'm not trying to like fuel any kind of fear or any of that stuff. I'm just thinking about all the stuff they've been releasing, and it's like this is just an odd time to do a lot of this stuff, you know. Even Nano talked about this. I don't remember if it was a video or on a stream, but the fact that the Easy 8 that Goku and Frieza are just like, but why though? You guys skipped a lot to just do that. It's like, it's kind of alarming. I don't know. Overall though, let me know your thoughts. We got an LR, a free one at that. So that was a good video, but let me know your thoughts down below in I guess the end of Dokkan, if it is happening at some point in the near future or the next year or so. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.